Hello and welcome back to another video on the Garner Collective YouTube channel. How's everyone doing today? If you like this video and it helps you to make money online, because it should make you money online, then please subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. There's a wide variety of gaming, money making and household stuff. And let's get straight into today's video. So every now and again on Google searches, I always look for jobs working from home, how to earn just by doing, easy stuff from sitting on the settee in front of the PC working. So after doing that, I come across a website called User Testing, and this is the site here. As you can see here now, it's a site for testing out products on the internet. So you're wondering now, for instance, how can I be able to test products? Well, there's a process of either you sign up as a company looking for people to test, or you want to be a person like, for instance, like me, who's at home at the moment now and wants to do some product testing while at home. So, like I said before, there's two options available right there. So, example now, you want to know what sort of products you'll be testing. You could be testing out games, applications, appliances and things like that. And they expect you, for instance, when you make an account, so if you're in France, they expect you to do the job in France. They don't expect you to make an account and then, go to another country, even a holiday or to live, and carry on, making the product testing job available for yourself, because they do check ISPs all the time, and if they find out that you're in another country than the one you've signed up for, they can instantly terminate your account. So never do this job outside of the country you're in unless you've moved countries for good, and you can probably alert them or probably make another account, but you can't have more than one account. So either let the customer service know and then do it, or close down an existing account and start again probably. So once a lot of companies have actually joined user testing to get people like us to be able to review their products, and some of the brands now which they're working with is, so look, Zendesk, Hewlett Packard, HelloFresh, Subway, Walmart, ATB Alaska, GoDaddy, Canva, ATB, just to name a few. And it's got some really good reviews online from companies like Trustpilot and TrustRadius. And as you can see now, we're in a way hoping products to get better. So say for instance now, the company gives you a pair of headphones to try out. So it would probably give you a couple of days or a week to test out the product. So once you've had the product for a while, it's time to do a review, and that review will be done with your microphone, or sometimes with your microphone and camera, so they can see you in person and you can see them as you talk about the product you have been given. So for instance, you could say, these headphones are really, really good, but when you go to a certain volume on them, it starts crackling really bad. So the company can make a note of that problem you just faced with the crackling, then go and tell the manufacturer, so the manufacturer can actually improve the product instead of you getting a faulty product and saying, no, it doesn't work. So they're testing it fully before we get it into our hands. So if that sounds good for you, you can then go through the sign up process, which I'm going to show you now, which I've done. So when you first go to the user testing site to sign up, there's several things that you need to do to start your testing to see whether you're a good fit for the company. Number one, you will be asked to confirm your email. So what they do is the email you've signed up with, they will send you a confirmation into your inbox, and you just have to click on it to confirm it. The next one you have to do is click on your PayPal and set it up by making sure that the company user tester is actually set up to work with PayPal. That's the only way they pay, through PayPal. Then you're going to make sure that your profile is up to date with your correct information, if you're working or not, the age, the date of birth, if you've got children, how old they are, what sort of appliances do you have in your house? Do you have an Apple phone? Do you have an iPhone? Do you have a tablet, a Windows tablet, Android tablet? What sort of consoles do you have in your house, and so on like that. So after you've done that, and as you can see there, I've done 3 out of 4 tasks are completed, you then have to do a 7-minute practical test, which you can see there now. I've done that, and it's now in review. So it's now in review. So the things I got asked in this product, the practical test, was things like I had to open up, you could say, a second window, and I was asked to look at the code of conduct and look at it carefully, then say it on the microphone by also sharing my screen to show that I was actually on the correct page. Stuff like what I found was the most important points, like for instance, do not share your bank details or any sort of bank information, things like that, and always keep your personal stuff, like I said before, like important documents, passwords, off the screen because you are sharing it, and make sure that when you're discussing customers, that you haven't got customers' names and addresses on the screen at all, stuff like that. And you've got to do that with the microphone on. And then another one would ask you, for instance, like about what I said before, about never make a second account, and always make sure you're working in the country you've signed up for, because doing, like I said before, the product test in another country compared to the one you've joined will get your account banned, and also making a second account will get your account banned. And VPN users, it won't work this way because they test it all the time. They can check in your ISP if you're in another country. So it's always best to be truthful, because truthful always wins, doesn't it? Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah. So at the moment now, I've done that now, and I'm waiting. So if you go to the top of my profile, you can see the test history is nothing in there because I'm still being, being processed, and messages or something like that. And you get the help center to show you how to test on your mobile device, and also to test on the computer and stuff like that. So that's like another way of making money, and people have been praising it, how good they pay. So but how much can you get paid? Well, it depends on the test. They might want long tests, they might want short ones. It could be a device, it could be a mobile application. It depends what you're testing is how much they're going to give you. So that's something you need to make a note of. So this is like another way of making money for yourself. So at the moment now, as I said before, I am waiting for them to approve me so I can start my journey on user testing. So I'm going to make another video, link it to this one, to show you, that I've been approved, if I do get approved. And then I'll show you what it looks like once you're properly set up and ready to begin. So thank you, and stay tuned for the second video, which I'll link onto this one. Thank you. Hello, and now it's part 2 of the user testing video. So you won't notice any difference because I'm linking these 2 videos together, but 2 weeks has gone since that video that I just posted a second ago. So as you can see now in that video that I've just done and you're watching right now lasted 8 minutes 30 seconds. So as you can see now, I ended the video by saying I'll let you know what it looks like when I am fully been approved or not. So I'll give you a little recap of what I did then, which is not really needed, but I want to recap it just for people who haven't got to this part of the video. So on the 18th of December 2023, I joined user testing. As you can see on this page here that I've got paused on my video I made, I've set up the PayPal, I've confirmed the email, that's done. And you can see there, they've got 3 tasks out of 4 completed. And I was waiting for them to mark my test. The test makes 4. So what happened between the 18th of December and the 3rd of January 2024 is round about towards the end of December, I did get an email from user testing saying, could you please redo your assignment again, because the screen where you're recording didn't record properly. So they said they will reset my account for me to be able to redo the test again. And the test was all about reading their guidelines out loud and recording the screen at the same time, so the researcher can see that I know what I'm doing. So upon reading their terms of conditions and code of conduct, I had to read that out loud, then answer over the microphone why were those points important. Example, for instance, do not show your account details online. And the reason is because people can actually see your details, can't they? And steal your money and things like that. So that's some of the things I answered, and you have to read out all the guidelines, the important ones out, so they can listen to how you speak. I think that's because if you're doing the user testing part of the job, they want to know that you can talk confidently about the product you have. Example, now you might say, oh, I've got a laptop in front of me, it's from Asus, it's Asus Star Strix 17 laptop with Dolby Atmos sound, and I usually use Asus Crate to change the lights on the keyboard and stuff like that. So now you can actually talk about the product in detail instead of saying, oh, I don't know what this computer is, all I know is that it lights up. They're not going to be interested in that. So let's go back to what happened now then on the 3rd of January 2024. So let's close that video, because like I said before, the video I'm recording now is going to be attached to the one now that you've watched for 8 minutes 30 of the first part. So what's happened now is this. I received an email from the company, and the company have approved me. So let's have a look now what it says. So I have not logged in yet, but we can do that together for the first time. So as you can see here now, congratulations, you're approved. User testing, congratulations, you're approved. Welcome to the user testing contributor network, ready to get paid to take tests. Head to your dashboard or open the app to get started. So at the time of doing this video now, I haven't looked at the dashboard yet, because I was doing a study for another website. So now I'm going to log in for the first time now that I've been approved and see the differences, because you saw what it was before. You just saw a screen saying what points I've cleared, like the email's been verified, the PayPal's been verified. Now we're supposed to see a different look now that I've been approved. So let's go over to user testing website and have a look. So this will be my first time looking at it together with you. So I've now gone to the official user testing website, and now I'm going to log in, and we're going to see a different dashboard than it did before. So let's log in right now and have a look. So now you can see the difference. So here we have what will be the available tests ready for me to start. Check back anytime for new tests, or we'll notify you by email. So let's have a look around all these tabs and see what we see. Right then, so as I said a second ago, if you click on available tests, it shows you if you have any tests available. They will be shown here. You have the little box in the corner where you can contact support team and stuff like that. A virtual assistant. I think you can ask, for a real person if you need to. So we have that. We also have our test history, where we can check on available tests, what we've done in the past, and check our payments. Payment information and test details will be available here when you complete more tests. But since we've just looked at this together, there's going to be nothing there. My profile is my personal information, like my address and things like that. Messages is, I think if you get anything from the testers themselves, want to ask you more questions and things like that. We've got Help Center, where you can take a lesson in how to do a test on a mobile, on a computer, how to get started, live conversations one-on-one, and things like that. So example now, if we click on start a test, it brings up, this is the one for live conversations, how to do it. which I'm kind of nervous about. So we'll come back to that one later. There's no need for you to see that really. You can see that, you know, by yourself. So let's go back again.
New studies of
And if your PayPal is wrong, you just go into the little icon here, as you can see there. You click settings and you can change your PayPal. Or if you want to quit user testing for good, there's an option in there as well to delete your account. So that's it then. So this is me now telling you the story of how I joined on 18th of the 12th, 2003 and was approved on the 3rd of the 1st, 2024. So all I'm going to do now is wait for the test to arrive, and there will be an email notification because they have your email on your profile, and go ahead with it, whether it's a game, whether it's a product. I'm actually looking forward, you know, to being sent stuff in the post. But as I said before, the idea of, you know, a video sort of chat with the researchers is going to be a bit annoying to do, because I never do video chat to people. So that's going to be a problem. But another thing as well, which is annoying, is I've got 3 laptops. One I use for another website, because you have to do a study on that one, and you have to go on webcam for a brief second to show that it's you doing that study. And I've got my other laptop as well, the one I've done videos on before, the Asus G750JS. That's got a webcam on, but this laptop does not have a webcam on there. As you can see, it's a thin bezel, so there's nothing at all to put a webcam on. But you can actually buy external webcams you can actually fit onto laptop screens, or, you know, have it there by the side, so I could do these video tests. I've been looking at one last year, an Asus one, so it will match the brand, and I'm actually thinking, shall I get it or not? Well, now's a good time, isn't it, to get it? So this is a good start to 2024 to be able to join a new site, because as you know, some sites dry up where they either close down or they get useless. But to join something like user testing and things like that, this is a good new way of, you know, making money. But it's not making money. I don't think you get paid with user testing. I think it's all about, they send you the product in the post, or you test it, and hang on. So I did confirm that you can get money from this website, because there's another one which I've joined onto as well, which is also about testing products. They do not pay you money. They give you the product to test, and then they allow you to keep the product. So, you know, that's good. So this will be exactly the same, I think. If they were to send you like a product in the post, you just review it and you can keep it. That's why they always say, you know, or in some websites, to, if you're signing up for user testing in Russia, and then eventually a couple of days later you've moved to Spain and do a test, you're going to get your account banned. I think the only way you could get around that is to tell the people of user testing support team that I did join the website in this country, but now I live in this country, so for good. So at least as long as you tell them that, and they say, yeah, it's fine, we'll update our records, you will not get your account banned. But they do say, do not sign up in one country and then do the test in another country, because they did say that they check, you know, ISP. So that's another, you know, way to get your account banned. So if you're going overseas on a holiday, do not do user testing, unless you could possibly talk to support and say, I've gone overseas on holiday for a couple of weeks. Would it be okay? If they say no, you have to do it in the country you did your account in, that's fine. But I think the only way they will allow it is, like I said before, if you sign up in one country, then you move to another country for good, and you tell them first, they can update their records. And with that updated record, you know, they'll be fine with it. But don't just, you know, do an account in France, then go to Spain and do a user test, because they will check and they'll ban your account. Some websites, as you do know, they do allow you to continue using the site all over the world with a good internet connection and a PC or laptop, but these people will not. And do not use a VPN. VPN for these types of sites, will not work. There's a lot of people from the Indian countries who wonder why their accounts are getting closed all the time. They go, I've done nothing wrong. They suddenly close it down. But the reason is, it's you and your VPN, is it? You and your VPN. It does say do not use the VPN, because the VPN means, you're giving false information on the location, which they do know. So do not use the VPN on this, because if you use a VPN on this, that means this money making opportunity and to have free products is gone. So I'm going to finish the video now. So as I said before, a little roundup. I joined on the 18th of December 2023, got approved on the 3rd of January 2024, now waiting for tests. So that's it then. So thank you for your time, patience, and goodbye. And as you can see, I'm waiting for a test, and I'll see you in another video coming soon. Thank you. Bye.